What is up today? How you guys doing? Too much light. Why can't the sun stay consistent every day? Huh, boys? What up, Bonfire? What up, Trixari? Good to see you guys. Oh, this weapon we just got. I've barely been able to practice with this thing. So far, it's been good, though. So far, it has been good. There is,
Come on, we need to follow her.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. I was gonna go do the lighthouse, but, this seems like it's calling my attention right now. Escort quest.
Be careful.
But this
the
time,
enemies here are not
I'm
to be
being
taken
escorted.
lightly.
Okay. Leia, I don't have any heals, really. You got this, right? We know she lives because, oh. Wait, so if we come back, if I rest... Wait. Is she just hanging out? She just hangs out. Should we come back? We'll do the lighthouse later. It's fine. I want to see what happens here. I don't want to risk breaking anything. One of the reasons I love watching your Souls playthroughs, find the hidden goats that I didn't try.
Focus.
I mean,
It's starting.
that was the whole idea of this playthrough, right? It was to find weapons that wouldn't fit other builds. Oh man, it's got so much forward momentum to it. Damn, Leia. I wonder if she's just invincible. You got that right. Look at her go. She parries and stuff.
Another one down. Keep going.
Okay, we have time to look around for loot, though? Leia, you're looking around for loot, right? Leia, don't leave any items on the ground. Keep sight of what's important. Okay, that did not work. I'm dead. I got way too locked into that animation and couldn't turn. So she just picks up right there. Huh? Okay, I kind of do want to go do the lighthouse. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't actually think we want to teleport there. I think we just want to walk. Ah, fuck it. Do it later. We'll just do it later, guys. And stay focused.
We can't keep Romeo waiting.
Okay, I'm coming. Man, when you die, she says I failed again. That's actually kind of brutal. Think about it. Because Carlo dies, and she blames herself, and now we're like Carlo reborn, and now we're dying again. That's a lot. Although she doesn't really seem to recognize us as Carlo, and that part I don't quite understand. Why would she not recognize us as Carlo? Do we not look like Carlo? I think she says something like, "You look familiar."
Hold their attention.
But she would have known Carlo really well. Oh my god, dude. Dude, it's such a stupid enemy. There. Got it. Guys, when I become king of the universe, dogs will be banned from all Souls games.
Don't you dare harm him!
Yeah, don't you dare. Maybe she does recognize us. Alright, what's in here? You're much older looking here? Shepherd's amulets. Increased damage of throwing objects. Okay. Not even a sharp spear or keen blade could fell the giant. What killed him was a pebble flung by the hand of a young shepherd. Hey, that's David and Goliath reference. I don't know if he
Let's
threw
go.
it.
We don't have much time.
It was a sling, right? I don't think he just chucked it.
You have some skill. You must have had a good teacher.
Yeah, like, is she being ironic here when she says you must have had a good teacher? I really can't tell. That's a grab. Whoa, I got caught in the side swing by the other guy.
Take your eyes off the enemy!
That's what we like to see. I was like, I bet if I hit him enough times with this, it'll stagger him. And it did. This is some cozy Lies
Your
of P
stance,
co-op.
The way you move, it's oddly familiar.
Yeah, my face too. My face is also oddly familiar. Am I? Maybe like lore-wise, canon-wise, you're wearing like a stalker mask at this point. Maybe that's why she doesn't recognize
One
you.
down. Keep going.
I mean, I happen to be wearing this stupid crown, but most of the headpieces that you have are masks, so
Why have you stopped?
that's fair.
Keep moving.
I didn't stop. I'm just looking at it, dude. What did she just
What
do?
was that? Don't you dare die on me!
This thing has really good stagger potential and range. So they can't blink. Whoa. Boom! I can't get the fatal. Whatever. Don't need it. Although it would have been nice to get some Fable
Not
back from
bad.
it.
You did well.
Okay, I am chugging through heals.
Why have you stopped? Keep moving.
Leia, calm down. I stopped for 1 second. I stopped for 0.2 seconds. This lady has no chill. Is this where I go down? Leia, can you do something about these dogs? Thank you. I'm not fighting the dogs anymore. I am quiet quitting on fighting dogs.
Have we met before by some chance?
Yes, we've met.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Is Carlo just silent this whole time?
Nothing will stop us. This is the end. Die!
Dude, her moves are so cool. Do we get that move? Do we get that weapon? Yeah, the key here really is just kind of hanging back and letting her do everything. Nice parry. Alright, I got this one. Hold me, don't worry.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
Wait, now I have to prepare myself? I thought that was the hard one.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge.
Uh-oh. Bridge. I don't like bridge. Where's the ambush?
Let's make this quick.
Okay.
Die!
Well, why don't you just use your exploding attack and kill everything in one hit, and I'll just watch. That seems like the fastest way through this. Okay, good job. Glad I could do my part. I'll be back here taking notes. I'll be recording this for posterity.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Parries like crazy. Also, does this thing have like infinite stagger?
I will light the way. We will return together. I'll make sure of
What
it.
move is that, dude? She's like not even human.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Hold on, I'm reading the item. Increase Fable charge amount and Fable Arts damage when pulse cells are discharged. Okay, I got excited for the first half. Survive by any means necessary. This is the first rule of the sweepers who survived the alleyways of Kratz.
We're wasting time.
Only while pulse cells are discharged. Does that mean it's a buff when you use a pulse cell, or does that mean only when your pulse cells are empty? Because I always read it as like only when your pulse cells are empty, but maybe
I cannot lose Romeo.
it's one of those translations that's not clear.
I will. Damn this snow.
Empty?
We must
Yeah,
hurry.
okay. It's not very good then. If it was like every time you use a pulse cell, you get, 15-second buff or something, that could be good.
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving.
Monad, charity house. It's almost like we've been here before.
Let's put an end to this.
Man, looks a little different now, doesn't it? Okay, real quick, before we put it into it. Just real quick. Gonna look around. Yeah, nothing over here. The Rose Estate is where we found Adelina and fought, it's where we fight Romeo in the present, right? Does he just stay here? Does Arlecchino turn him into a puppet? Alright, let's find out. This is... whatever's gonna happen here is not gonna be good. Like the footsteps in the snow?
Yeah, I have the key.
I know you have the key. I gave it to you.
We made it, but I may have pushed
Yeah,
myself too
I was gonna
hard.
say, I can't go any further. You go ahead.
You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Okay, so she's gonna take some drugs. How very alchemical of her. She's gonna use the pharmaceutical solution to her current problem.
What happened here? Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it?
Nope.
This is just a massacre.
Okay. I'm still putting points in advance. Oh, we get a lot of value from motivity on this weapon. Okay. Start moving more into the hybrid build. Try to get that motivity at least to like 20. And this is a whole new chapter. We do need to go to the lighthouse. I think we're okay. I think we can pause chapter 5. Let's go wrap up 4. Just in case there's a mini boss or something. I think it's just gonna be a little, well, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Nope, wrong way. Bad doggy. Go away, doggy. So, there's a couple loose ends we need over here. We need to get the fisherman's key. We have to deliver a message from our fisher friend Salo. We have to find a hidden trapdoor in this lighthouse. And all those things might be connected. But yeah, we need to get into this house right here. Okay, let's... Scary burbs. Krot Mysteries, the Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how the Krot Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krot's lighthouse keeper. All who knew him as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They said he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could assess, which we're going to find. That's the cipher. The treasure has never been found, leading to rumors that the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. I think we're about to find him. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by cries of the ghost that haunt the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. What a good story, dude. That's some good-ass superstition right there. Wait, what's... Is this where we just came from? This is a different staircase. Where does this go? Ah! No! What? I was just looking. Okay. Big fish. What did I just do? Did he just grab me? I'm dead. What the hell? He grabbed me from the sky. He slurped me. Okay. Jeez, dude. Wait, did I not get the Stargazer that was over there? Oh, come on. So the Lighthouse Keeper, normally, if this were a normal game, the Lighthouse Keeper would be a symbol of... Wait a minute. Door's open. Wait, wasn't this just closed and locked? And it said I needed a key? No, different house. That's the house where we met Leia. Okay, got it. I have a feeling we're going to be getting a key from this fish boss. So yeah, normally the Lighthouse Keeper would be a symbol of, you know, he'd be a good guy, be a symbol of guidance. He's the one who helps you home. You need Fisherman's Weathered Key. Yeah, we're going to loot that from the fish for sure. He helps you through the storm, he helps you get back home, helps you navigate through the chaos. You know, he's a symbol of light and consciousness and doing the right thing, peace, all of that. But of course, in this game, everything's upside down, so the Lighthouse Keeper is a selfish, fat glutton who doesn't care about other people, doesn't want to guide other people. He just cares about getting rich, using his position to extract wealth. Okay, apparently Rosaro's here. Rather than embracing the intrinsic, you know, value and purpose of his position, he uses it to enrich himself and to exploit others. I thought the alchemists were just calling him fat because they didn't like him, but I guess the townspeople kind of hate him too. There was a note about him... Ooh, somewhere. There's too much lore, you guys. I need a way to search the lore. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where it was. I thought it was one of these letters. But the alchemist definitely had a lot to say about the lighthouse keeper. They weren't necessarily his fan either. Okay, let's run this back. Okay, so when he jumps in the air and lands, it's a grab. That's one way to telegraph a grab, I guess. I see. His mouth is technically open. I can see it now. Possible that I'm out of stamina. Okay. None of my blocks did anything. Sounds like what Reddit mods want to be. Fat lighthouse keepers. It is kind of Reddit mod energy. Yeah, you're supposed to use your position of power and authority to, you know, keep things on track, guide people. And instead you're like, eh. Yeah, okay, so there's the hole in the ground. We know what to do with that. Let's just focus on this boss fight for now. Fable. We could use Fable Catalyst. I haven't really used any, like, items this game, but that is technically an option. I just need to learn how to parry this thing. It doesn't have that many moves. Weird timing. Nice spin, bro. Like, okay. Bro! I cannot block this guy. Okay, we can kind of just get out of the way of some of these attacks. No! I couldn't finish it in time. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is under control. That's a grab. Finish! No! Okay, not even close. Full moonstone. Oh, convenient ice flows coming up from below. All right, boys, I think a few more points of motivity would have been good there. The acid was chunking. The regular hits definitely could have had a little bit more juice behind them. Almost didn't kill him at the end there. Weapon was about to break. No heals, no HP, no stamina. It's fine. All calculated and planned. Half moonstone. Okay. I'm expecting to find death. No, I'm expecting to find a fisherman's key over here. No? Are we just going back to the beginning? I do remember this door. Okay. They're trying to kill me. So just a full moonstone, I guess. Is all that's out here? Let me make sure we didn't miss nothing. Resplendent ergo chunk. Okay. No villager, no key. Missed the whale. Hole in the belly of the whale. What? Can't go in there. What are you talking about? That is a big fish, though. Imagine that on the JP voice. The belly of the whale. I mean, in Pinocchio, you do get trapped in the belly of a whale. Pinocchio has to rescue his father from the belly of a whale. He has to rescue Geppetto, actually. Ooh, this weapon feels good to use. Okay, I remember this. It's gonna be this way. This will circle us back to the lighthouse. Yep. And now we rest. And do we want to go up or down? I think we go up first. I feel like down is gonna be a fight. Maybe up will be the fight. Some direction is gonna be a fight. Probably both directions. Young Fisherman's Letter, old bottle of beer. Okay, so we can bring this back to Homeboy. This is one of the things we were looking for. It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die. Even if monsters leap from the waves all around us, fishers gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that in the water, right? Whatever, you old coot, just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. Promise I'll go out to sea with you even if we die. What a homie. It is well past An old, dirty, unlabeled beer bottle well past its expiration date. A beer bottle kept for a long time by a poor, elderly fisherman. The fisherman hoped to drink this last bottle of beer while boasting after a big catch. Well, my friends, looks like at least one person in this game might get a happy ending.
I can't go inside.
You think Rosario's gonna turn out to be an evil boss? Crescent Moonstone. I can't go inside. Where are you, lady? Peer into distance. Learn all gestures from forgotten time. That was easy. I got them all. Don't hesitate to look into the distance, look behind for wisdom of the past, and look forward at the road ahead. Yes, okay. I see snow and trees. And item. I'll be right back. Who is P and why is he lying? Well, sometimes you just have to lie, you know? If telling the truth is gonna hurt someone's feelings. Like, for example, early in the game, you find a lady, and she's saying, oh, you know, my baby's missing, you have to find my baby. And you're like, wow, okay, that sounds pretty serious. Let's go find her baby. And then her baby ends up being a puppet. And so you bring this puppet back to her. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. And you have the opportunity to be like, by the way, lady, that's not a baby, that's a puppet. Or you can lie and be like, what a beautiful baby, congratulations. So which one are you going to do? Speaking of puppet babies. Zara, how did you get up here?
It's full of sadness now.
It is full of sadness. You good?
Oh, it's you. you! My forever friend! I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Okay, so she seems to know Carlo? Photo of the Tree of Friendship. The tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Kratz City Hall. May many find respite beneath its boughs and build joyful memories. I think we know this tree. There's a big puppet camping this tree in the present. Third piece of a drawing. Child's drawing that looks very old. Do we have 2 pieces already? I thought we only had 1 piece. Hold on. Oh, I guess we do have 3 pieces. Okay, so we have... I think this is Carlo. And then I don't know who this is. Maybe Vanini? Maybe not. Maybe it's... Is he holding their hands? Maybe it's Geppetto and Camille. Then there's like a cat and a giraffe. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't really look like Geppetto in the present, but maybe it's what he looked like back then.
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Okay. Rizora's creator. Activity crank. Oh, hey. Used a key. We're still missing... I never opened the Black Rabbit door in the very first level. So hopefully we can still find one more key. I don't know if there's enough keys to get every door in a single playthrough. Do you guys know if there is? Battle Maniac's Mask, Blazing Death's Hunting Apparel. The thrill of the hunt and trophies for his siblings were enough for him. Two things to keep in mind in combat. 1, protect the family. 2, never forget number 1. That is all you must do. Note from the eldest. Really, really ugly mask. I kind of missed the bull helmet. Been modified hundreds of times to improve swiftness and flexibility of movement. Seriously, is fighting all you ever have on your mind? Don't use my stuff as weapons. The eccentric. Missing keys log? Well, this is kind of a cool one, actually. This has got a little hand in it. Doesn't really fit the crown, though. We gotta ditch the crown. Go back to bowl helmet. Ooh, okay, okay. A logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we going to do with this idiot? There's no information. It says there's 23 keys. I feel like there's not, in fact, 23 keys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. You can get all in a single playthrough. It is kind of a Gaiath helmet, actually. Yeah. It's a good look. Alright, boys, now we go down. Did Rosario give us something other than the piece of a drawing? This place shown in the decoded frosted cipher machine text.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
Heavy, you say? As in... Whoa. I thought we were going to fall through the ground. I didn't know it was going to be a pressure plate. He does have lots of treasure. Lighthouse Keeper's journal, that's it. We just get his journal? What about all his money? They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's a truly profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with a generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. Medicine is an interesting word for it. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine, but I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. Is he the reason the carcass... Oh, no. The writing is smeared with blood. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. Okay. I mean, he's a little fat. I thought he was going to be fatter than this. So, we know the alchemists have elixirs that turn people into monsters. And I guess up until this point, we kind of assumed that they just distributed them to the general population. But maybe not. Maybe it was this guy who did it. Let's go... Give homeboy his beer bottle, and then we'll go talk to Alidoro about this. The pain would be temporary, but better than going on with life to realize at the end it was all a lie. I don't know if the pain would be temporary in the case of an insane woman who thinks her puppet is a real baby. I don't know if she's coming back from that one. The thing is, most of the time when you get the option to tell the truth in this game, it is stripped of context in a way that makes it kind of feel false even when you're telling the truth.
It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need.
Here you go, dude.
Good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
And we're gonna get to lie to him now. I can tell him everyone was impressed with his catch, or I can tell him everyone in the village is dead. Now, what do you think? Do we tell him everyone in this village is dead? No, we lied.
Did the brat crack a grin?
Obviously, we lied. He's gonna be dead in 5 minutes,
I bet
dude.
he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed, but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory. With the beer I saved for this day.
Destroyed but not defeated. My man. R.I.P. And now we got the key to his house, so we can go rob him. This guy went out like a hero. He deserved to be lied to. He deserved to not know the truth.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine.
Okay, let's tell him what we found about the lighthouse keeper.
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done.
Who would have thought?
You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles.
Relatable.
The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed?
Jeez, dude. Yeah, Krat will be saved.
You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here.
He's talking about our
and
blacksmith.
continue to fight.
Survivor. Okay, looks like that was the last cipher of the DLC. We're getting close to the end. Fisherman's weathered key, a key with a cord to wear around the neck to prevent it from being lost even in high waves. Fisherman never took this key off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. Survivor. Put it on. All caps, Survivor. Discard your past fears and protect your inner flame. As long as you're here, I won't be afraid because you're here. Rise above despair and fear, moving forward as you feel the beat of your heart. Survivor, a song of one who strives to guard the flame of hope in a land of extremes. Was that all he gave us? I think so.
Please forget about your past fears and trust yourself now. No turning back. Just keep the flame alive inside of you.
Famed detective's coat. A formal suit said to have been worn by a famous detective from the foggy streets. The cape exudes a quiet dignity and a sharp mind. Lies are like mud puddles wreathed in gold. If not careful, one might be mired in muck while chasing a fleeting fortune. Oh.
We're not scared anymore. I know that we will be the last survivors.
Perhaps an odd choice for a dignified detective, but it struck fear in those he hunted. Hunting deer and seeking truth are not so different. Observe clues, follow traces, catch the target. How's the kitty doing?
Because you're the chosen one.
Back to the bull helmet.
Don't cry no more. If you're here, we are
Oh, Alidoro.
scared anymore.
Very relatable. One man fighting against the world
Don't cry.
when everything's falling apart. Trying to figure out if it's all pointless.
We are not scared anymore.
We do know some things that he doesn't know, though. We do know some things about the future. We know some things about Eugene. I wonder where she is at this point and why he cares so much about her.
Don't cry no more. If you're here, we are not scared anymore.
Okay. Back to the lighthouse. Let's see what sort of things the fisherman kept locked up in his little cabin. Looks like a dead carcass. Old fisherman's letter. To my beloved Clara, the day you collapsed coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember the young brat Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. So, when you talk to him, he says that he bought 3 bottles after his wife left him. And it sounds like she, broke up with him, divorced him, but really she just, when he says that his wife left him, this is what he's talking about. This blue blood corpse right here. He's talking about her death. So he's more or less going on a suicide mission after he loses his wife. I remember the words you spoke to me as shabby fisher on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. One way or another, he's coming back to her. Beckons the question if he knows you're lying at the ends. It sounds like the young fisherman is still alive, if he entrusts the bottle of beer to him. It sounds like the young fisher was alive when he left, but yeah, you do have to wonder if he could see the writing on the wall. It may have been obvious to him when he left that his village was already doomed. I kind of like the other one better. This is indeed a slaughter. Leia's just coughing. Yeah, everyone just very murdered. Scratches on the walls. That's gotta be Romeo. His body distorted.
No.
Yep.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
how grotesque it is.
Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo, you never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
His arms must have been severed and then tied to the end of these sleeves. His corpse hanging upside down, completely mutilated, with roses coming out of it. Blood coming out of all the eyes on the painting. Romeo's letter. Master Leia, by the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo taking care of matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible. It's gotta be Carlo. Romeo went out to avenge Carlo. You deserve to be happy. Who's she talking? Is she talking to herself? Is she talking to Romeo?
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
Oh, so this isn't his corpse, it's just a statue with his arms tied to it. Okay. I thought that was a mutilated corpse. Well, we definitely have the trail of blood. Monad Charity House, Snowy Nights. Rose Estate, the Cradle of Truth. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honorable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete. And although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes that it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. They're talking about Arlecchino. Respectfully, Sergio, the puppet manager. Puppet A. Okay, yeah, A for Arlecchino. The puppet is a small, insignificant thing. What does that even mean? It is self-aware. It believes itself to be human. Is he the first puppet that wakes up? Is this murderer? Is this like a Cain and Abel angle? So the Monad Charity House is a place known for, I guess, truth, known for honesty, known for taking children that are orphans and turning them into alchemists, technicians, scholars. Bringing them out of their fate as orphans doomed to succumb to circumstance, and instead training them to be members of society, to be productive, to live full lives. Pretty strong symbol of hope and light, and so Arlecchino naturally has to come here and completely destroy it in the most vicious ways possible. I don't know, these carcasses seem like they're still struggling. They like haven't fully become monsters. They don't seem aggressive until you attack them. Holy shit. And the official narrative is that it was the petrification disease. Petition to the Order. To the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinus, firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. A heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep. So simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze far too long into the abyss also gazes into you. This game is so Jungian, dude. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be granted from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. What light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? That's a good question. The abyss is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the lights. There's always that eternal tension of, you know, you have to go into the unknown in order to move forward. You have to take risks. You have to... You know, when it comes to alchemy, the dose makes the poison, right? You have to be a little bit evil, but not so much that it completely overtakes you. You have to do what you have to do to survive. What light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? You have to wonder what creates the ergo of a remorseless killer to begin with. Here we have the image of the petrification disease, a carcass monster kind of molding into the wall. And you still have to wonder, are they just the same thing? Is the petrification disease and the carcass beast just the same thing? Thought I could get another flinch on him. Okay. These guys aren't exactly weak to acid. I need to get an acid abrasive, or an acid grindstone, I mean, for this thing. Or maybe we could just use the fire one. Oh, jeez, dude. The dorms where all the children slept. Sharing the warmth of giving, an evening of philanthropy. You're all invited to the evening of philanthropy being held at the Monad Charity House. Spring celebration photo, 18 something. May your future days be not but happiness. Bro, this is way sadder than the base game. The base game is already like... I don't know, I feel like it's more post-apocalypse. This is like right in the middle of the apocalypse. Looks like Leia's gone. Alright, I need to get my hands on the, acid grindstone, which I assume we buy somewhere. Let me Google it. Okay, says we just buy it from Pulse Network. I thought I checked though, and he didn't have it.
No matter what fate brings serving
Oh.
her.
It's because wrong. I always mix them up.
At the House of Any.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
You are here.
I wanted to crank. Why is it not on here? Yeah, okay. I wanted to crank this. I don't know if it makes sense to crank the mace since it's a hybrid weapon. I don't know if it would even affect the acid fable art. I guess we could test it. Might as well. $979. That one acid proc faster. Ooh, this is gonna be really hard. Trying to think. We could do a full bar like that and see how much it does and then compare, because that should give us some margin. It was like 6.2k. The first tick seems to be low to mid 300s. Okay, and then let's switch the grindstone.
You are here.
I always will.
Gonna get to the bottom of this, boys. 42. 350. 20. Okay. Ow. Okay, so I want to see if the handle makes a difference on the
You're here.
Fable art, but also on the grindstone buff. It's only D scaling, which is not great, but at least it doesn't lower the other ones. Yeah, I don't know. A motivity crank might end up being better here, but let's try this one first. At risk of wasting a handle. I'm not able to double crank it. How come some of the weapons you can double crank? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot more. Okay. Interesting. Let's do a full blast. Yeah. That's like 15-20% more damage. Maybe even more than 20%. The first tick is hitting for like mid 400s instead of mid 300s. Okay, well then I assume... This one doesn't seem as pronounced. It's slightly higher. We were getting like 330 to 350. Still in the same range, although we're at the upper end. Yeah, 360. Okay, so maybe 5% more. Which kind of makes sense, because we're just increasing the acid portion. We're not increasing the base. This thing hits for like 250 without acid. So now the acid is adding like 100 and... Yeah, there's the non-acid hit. Let me rest. If the acid is adding like 120 damage instead of 100 damage, that's still like a 20% increase. Okay. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna keep that on. One more thing. God, this track is so much louder than the rest. They gotta turn it down by like 20%.
You're here.
We got 4 full moonstones. I'm pumping this one. Plus 10, baby. Let's go.
Feel alright. Just dance with me over the night. Turn it out.
All right. This weapon has a different Fable art if you do it right after parrying. I think I might have done that on accident earlier. Are you talking about the handle Fable art? Can you double crank some weapons? I never... Yeah, sometimes you can spin 2 cranks. Or you can spin 1 crank and then you can spin 2 more. I don't really know how it works. Okay, so we came down from here, opened this shortcut. A family's happy memory. Looks like Romeo and maybe Carlo and Leia? Oh, yeah. It says right here. My family, they're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. Leia, Carlo, Romeo. And the piano. Sophia's diary. I was just gonna say, this is so reminiscent of Sophia, this drape right here. The petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear, frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at first sign of trouble. Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait. This must be Sophia's room.
Yeah.
So, she was here when all this happened.
Another letter from an old friend, undelivered. First part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend, Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant, an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope. Worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. No matter how hard I try to remember it now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable. And yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia, your friend, Giuseppe. So Geppetto abandons his son in order to be a famous inventor, reach the pinnacle, whatever that means. Antonia and the others raise Carlo here. in the Monad Charity House, and then... Okay. Not the chef. Damn, dude. Why does this thing have so much poise? Let me see if I can put on something heavier. The auto adaptive converter. It puts me at 82. Man, this thing's kind of good though. It's resistance and DR. I've already got the composite liner on. This one's just physical and resistance. Okay. I might put another point in capacity. For now, let's do the corrosion converter. What are you wielding? Oh, okay. He just rewinds it. No! I'm being ganked! Did he just hit the other guy? Okay, that works. Chef with the assists. Getting third-partied out here, dude. Understanding with the double crank is some weapons require 2 cranks. Okay, I see. What did you end up upgrading with the weapon? I put an advanced crank on it, and now the Fable Art is hitting about 20% harder, I would say. And the grindstone as well. If I put an elemental grindstone on it, that adds about 20% more damage. It's not a ton. It's a lot more on the Fable Art. It's a little bit more on the auto attacks. Since the damage is still split. Let me get some water real quick, boys. That's a lot. The crank... Yeah, it's more than I thought, because it only puts a descaling on it. But it was significant. It was worth using for sure, since we're leaning pretty heavily into the Fable art on this weapon. Okay, we came in here. Got the kitchen, more scratches on the walls, more blood trail, and of course we must go down into the basement. I plan on upgrading the Fable P organ skills. I upgraded one of them. I don't remember which one. I upgraded Fable Charge when perfect blocking. So, I think I'm getting a lot of Fable from that. Since I'm such a parrying god, I just parry everything, huh guys? See? Look at all the Fable I got. To more years of service and dedication at Rose Estates. Oh, come on. Nope, I don't want any. Keep forgetting I have this Legion on. Whoa, buddy! I'm trying to loot a chest here. Come on, be respectful. That explosion from Pandemonium proned him? Frenzied amulets. Restores HP when a failed attack is successful. Hey, I remember this from Bloodborne. Combat fuels the frenzy, staining the eyes with blood. A warrior lost in the heat of battle will forget even the most agonizing of wounds. That's pretty good. I think I'd rather have Fable on fatal attacks than health on Fable attacks. Okay, we can go down even further. Ran out of stamina. What? Okay, anyone else want to fall from the ceiling on me? The trail of blue that just ends in the wall. Some more blood. Barrels. Reminds me of the Vanini arcade. Okay, he's a little wacky. Making some wacky moves. Making some wacky explosions. Getting hit with that whack attack. Not this time. No hunk reflexes here. Dude, every time there's a wall or a door or anything, I'm expecting something to jump out of it. Purification for the great truth. We will purify these heresies for the great truth. For leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. The Great One's physical form. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of the heresy from Rose Estate. Purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sir Pistris. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. Yep. So they poisoned everyone at the estate and at the cathedral. So it wasn't just Arlecchino. I mean, it makes sense. Arlecchino wouldn't be able to turn these guys into carcass monsters. It has to be the alchemists. This is familiar. Accusation against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due disrespect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now, not as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and your lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. It's with the same sincerity and respect I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. Well, I think the Senior Counselor might not have made it. And interesting that this puppet... They must have sent carcass beasts and puppets after the charity house. Quartz. May the quartz be with you. That mini boss is actually hard, but your build destroyed it. Yeah, I didn't even buff the weapon either. We could have done even more. Dude, the Legion arm plus the Fable arts plus the weapon buff, we combine all those three things. Just crazy status damage. Okay, this is a fancy safe. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Letter to Valentinus. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of the sword you gifted me to fight for something righteous. Leia must have written this. Yeah. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. The rose sword. That's what she's using.
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Yes. Here we live, here we remain. We are eternal. Okay. And now we find the real juice. The secret alchemist workshop. Assuming this belonged to Valentinus. It's right next to... Is this the arm of God? Was it stolen? Is that an ancient tablet with a handprint? Something was broken and stolen from here. The Great One's physical form. Great Master's letter of excommunication. To my young apprentice, I'm told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient. I see you were unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin, handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far, I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move and he is headed your way. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice to live and rot as a human or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. Damn, that is cold as fuck. To live and rot as a human or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. The next phase of evolution, of course, being becoming a zombie. Everyone knows that's the next step. We all want to ascend into zombiehood. He sent his sea monster after him? There's a lot of angles in this room. Nice range. Clean. Look at that. Look at that high skilled gameplay, dude. Yeah, we have a bunch of secret doors in this area. I don't know. Guess we just start pressing these. Yep. Most of them are going to be traps. Just a hidden room with a light and a window. Okay, weird. Bro, what kind of library funhouse is this? We got a ladder going up. Yep. Okay. No shot that missed. Clean. Okay, we got a ladder, but before we do the ladder, we still have another one of these. Technique crank. Is this a trap? Someone gonna fall from the ceiling? The chest gonna explode? Is it a mimic? Courage amulet. Enhances pulse cell recharge when discharged. Doesn't weigh much. Read in a moment of crisis. Not today. Could actually be cool to make like a pulse cell discharge build where you just take all of the bonuses when your pulse cells are empty. And then just try to rapidly charge it every time you need a heal. Definitely feel like it would be easy to miss something here. I'm gonna have to pay some attention. Yeah, I didn't want to mess. I don't like those. I don't like those mobs. The moves are weird. And blasted, dude. What a weapon. In celebration of the generous Lady Sarazani and other honorable sponsors. Not honorable enough to have names, but, you know. At least their pictures are on the wall. Okay, we got the ladder that's going to go down to the other side. Does it open the gates? It might. It might be a shortcut. It feels like a shortcut. Let's try it real quick. Because I'm about to do some risky parkour. Except for all the pass clinking. Shot put. Oh. Oh, another. Oh, that's how you do the park. Okay, so parkour not needed. You just walk. We're doing walk core. The corest of cores, walking. Wish Architecture IRL was like all these Souls games. No reason why it couldn't be. Architecture, modern architecture has gotten so boring, dude. We should just start building Dark Souls buildings in real life. Why not, dude? Why not? Okay, did I miss anything else? Did I miss any more of these secret door lampy thingies? Got that one. Got that one. Bye-bye. Definitely a bit of a fire hazard. Be hard to get out of here in a pinch. No. No. Okay. That didn't work. I was trying to use the other Fable art. The parry one. I can't quite get him to stand in my Legion arm. Oh! Oh! He jumped over me. What a dummy. Hell yeah, first try, let's go. The super armor actually prevailed on the strong attack there. Rose Garden Key. A key obtained from within the Rose Estate. It unlocks the door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson, an ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. I don't even know how we got here. Oh, okay. We're back at the beginning. Wait. Well, then where did he come from? Oh, new door. Okay, I see. And I'm expecting the key will open this door. Yep. Everything is so plain and boring. Flat, gray, and sterile. Yeah. That is modernity for you. That sounds like battle. The last battle? The end of the Overture is approaching. Revisit unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfilled promises may all disappear. When the Overture ends... Damn, still 80%. I need to get to the 79 so I can equip the new. Shit. Okay, boys, think. Are we missing anything? Is there anything that still needs to be done? I guess this is really it. One black rabbit door. I don't think I ever got the key for it. You have any idea what key I missed? I also want to see if this ever grew into anything. Nope. Did I leave the stove on? I mean, you gotta keep it warm.
For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so?
Do we fight to
I
protect
had a
someone?
hunch. Call it Trekker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways.
I don't know why we fight.
I wish you luck.
Aldoro, man. Is that it?
For now, I can only do. I intend to fight. I believe we both fight. It is time for us to go.
Time for us to go our separate ways. Kitty, how you doing?
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
I guess we'll be able to trade this in the base game. Have an idea about a key you might have missed? Yeah, hit me with it. Where should we look? Still get weapons after you finish the DLC. I don't think I unlocked all the doors before I beat the game. Not sure if I already had the key. Yeah, I have a Trinity key, but I don't have a Black Rabbit key. You wear all the jackets, Black Rabbit Brotherhood safes. There is a key in one of the pockets. When you wear it, it'll drop for you. I thought I wore them all. Is maybe the one that I opened is the one that didn't? Or the one I didn't open is the one that has the key? I mean, it's bricked if that's the case. I don't know what I could do about that. If they put a key behind a key and then you skip that key, then you can't get that key, I guess. Youngest mask and permeating Death Hunter's apparel. You have to wear them together? Should we Google? Get a key in Peacerous Harbor? I do not know. Okay, the first one we buy, we got that one. After you've looted and equipped the full second brother's outfit in the first... Yeah, I think I messed up by skipping this one. I think I bricked it. Eccentric's mask and piercing death's hunting apparel. Is that what I'm missing out on? Yeah. That's very unlucky. Unless there's an extra key, I don't think there's any way for me to get it. There should be one still. How do you figure? I mean, the key to this door is behind the door, so I think it's bricked. Is it a cool looking outfit? Would I have worn it? Can you guys think of any other loose ends? I just went them in order. I found the doors and equipped the items, so I got it done automatically. Yeah. That's what I get for doing things out of order. Well, it's definitely Arlecchino's laugh. I thought you always have an extra key, maybe not. I wouldn't be able to know.
Where's the legend I faced before? Shut up, you filthy puppets! Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? Pathetic! And who might you be?
Arlecchino the Blood Artist? Help Leia up to initiate a cooperative battle?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
She's not doing a whole lot.
Time to exit my stage.
Thanks, Leia. Alright, let's try to do the fight without her. I just wanted to see if she had dialogue or something cool.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Backstab.
Human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Very aggressive.
Time to exit my stage.
I had to go for it. Using her for this fight is the biggest no ever of using summons in these games. What? Because it makes it too easy? He's got a second phase for sure. That was kind of...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
Never try with her, but they say it's easy. Yeah, I mean, anytime you've got an NPC summon in one of these fights, it makes it 100% easier. Even if they just taunt a few attacks here and there, it's a completely different pace of the fight.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Time to exit my stage.
Gonna be a lot of memorizing for this one.
and you appear to be
Okay,
nothing but
do not
talk.
attack first.
Time to exit my stage.
Non-stop voice lines a bit much. Yeah, there was another NPC that wouldn't shut up either. I forget which one. But the bosses talk a little bit too much. Yeah, Lumaccio, he talked too much too. They need to maybe cut the voice lines by like half during the fight. It gets very, very repetitive. Or give them more lines to go through.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
Can't even drink. You turn the dialogue audio down a bit.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Time to exit my stage.
Cleaner opening though. This feels like another one of those fights where they just force you into parrying and you can't really attack too much.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Oh my god. What an absolute gamer.
To exit my stage.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you missed one parry. You're dead. It was a flawless opener. Yeah, I guess the whole fight's gonna have to be like that. TikTok.
and you appear to be nothing but talk.
God damn, dude! Stop attacking! Okay. In a few more years, Souls games are just going to be 38 sequence attacks that you have to parry every single hit of. And then you get like one dagger move, and then the boss does 38 more attacks.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit.
I thought he was going to keep attacking. Won't be a problem once we all have Neuralink. What are you going to link with? The game?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
What's he doing? He's sharpening it on his face?
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. When it's time to exit my stage.
Jacking into the Matrix, the X-verse? Are you okay, kid?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is
ate my input.
stage.
Stupid. That's so annoying, bro. That's so annoying. Just watching my character stand there.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the Fable art off during this fight. Maybe after he does his red attack.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Can't go for it. God damn, why can't I parry that?
Time to exit my stage.
That attack looks so easy to parry. I don't know why I'm missing it. I feel like I'm pressing it perfectly.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
You done? Okay, the backstep. Of course, the
Truly
backstep.
honest when there's time to exit my stage.
What a cool mechanic.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Oh my god.
Risk your life for another. How can you even conceive of it? Time to exit my stage.
Is it literally just input read? The quality of boss AI has varied tremendously in this DLC. It's like some of the best and some of the most obnoxious design that they've ever come up with.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, I get to play now?
My stage.
Oh, it's the one fucking thing I needed him not to do. The person who designed the obnoxious ones clearly loves the parry mechanic above all else. Yeah, above like attacking or healing or doing anything. They just want you to parry. 10 parries for every one attack. I mean, okay. I guess.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
How many fucking hits was that? Too far.
My stage.
Which Stellar Blade has that too. Some boss mini fights felt like parry skill checks. I mean, you can call it a skill check, but it's just boring. Like, no one wants to sit there and parry over and over again in a Souls game. You want to be able to attack occasionally.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
I just... Oh, shit, man. I gotta block so many times to get one move in. Oh, I thought it was dead.
Risk your life for another. How can you even conceive of it?
Ah, that was a big mistake. I could have acided it in there.
Time to exit my stage.
Holy shit, he's been one hit from dead like the last 3 attempts. That's why the Marchiona boss felt like such good design and weaved it really well. Yeah, the Marchiona fight, the Veronique fight felt really fair as well. Even Lamaccio, I felt like I could play the game. Some of the bosses, like the Crocodile and the Overseer and this one, I feel like you're just on defense, like literally 90% of the fight. It creates such an imbalance in terms of like which weapons are good. And, like, there's very little creativity to how you can approach the fight.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
On the plus side, I think I've got almost all of these moves memorized.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to
Okay,
be
never
nothing
mind.
but talk. Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Okay, this should be a kill. Phase 2. Finally. Can't you see what bullshit this is about to be?
This is exactly what I've been waiting for! This pain!
Is that Carlo? Oh no. So wait, the photo was of Romeo the whole time?
The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom. But you two, you'll offer me something greater, won't you?
No, you're probably still gonna be pretty bored, dude. What the hell? Okay. Can I block those? He's throwing blood skulls at me. What up, Inexorable? How you doing? I think we just have to completely do phase 1 perfectly, and then phase 2 won't be that bad.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
God, stop attacking, bro! You're so annoying! I just want to play like a P! The P stands for passive! But that's all you can do! The P stands for parry! I have no heals.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am a hero who will analyze the only thing that matters, the human. Time to exit my stage.
Yeah, we're gonna need some heals. Despise two-phase health bar bosses. They had a boss earlier, Vixen, that had 1 health bar, but he heals twice. So it's like... You thought you knew how much health he had. I feel like it's pretty obvious that there's 2 health bars on this fight, though. Like, the first phase he dies too fast.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Also, it's the last boss of the DLC, so, you know. It's gonna have 2 health bars.
Time to exit my stage.
Quit reading bullshit. Bosses like this and King of Puppets have annoying phase 1s into cancer phases 2 are the worst. Yeah, because now it's like you can't even learn the phase 2. Because it takes so long to get through phase 1, and because of how like carefully you have to play the phase 1.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my
Not enough
stage.
stamina. Not enough stamina. Literally just can't attack. I don't know why perfect blocking costs stamina. I think that's one of the dumbest mechanics in the game. If you eat a regular block, sure, but if it's a perfect block, it should be free. I don't understand. Like, it's not my fault that I have to block 7 attacks in a row. And if I do it all perfectly, now not only do I not have time to attack, but I don't have stamina to attack either. Very boring. What are we doing?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Time to exit my stage.
I just want to play the game. Yeah, with this game, I can never understand is how they did. How did they know that Elden Ring was going to be that massive and to basically make a clone of Elden Ring? I mean, Dark Souls has been around for a long, long time, man. I don't think this was an Elden Ring clone. This is way more of a Dark Souls 1 Bloodborne clone.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
What? I've not been able to parry that a single time.
Time to
I don't know what it
exit
is.
my stage.
I'll be speaking from ignorance. Yeah, if you only played Elden Ring, man, you're missing out. There's a whole decades worth of games that led up to Elden Ring. Elden Ring was kind of the culmination of all the FromSoft games. But you had Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, you had Bloodborne, you had Sekiro. And there were some other Souls clones along the way, but I would say definitely Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. This game takes a lot from. And those were like, what, 2011, 2014, somewhere in there. That was a long time ago when those games came out.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Pretty clean. Well, it was. Okay, dude.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Okay. Can't dodge him. Gotta parry. Got into Souls games from Sekiro. Love that game like a relative. Yeah, Sekiro I think probably had the best bosses of any Souls game. Part of that has to do with how limited your toolkit was in Sekiro, so they could design the bosses, I think, with a lot more specific intention. A game like Elden Ring, you have 200 weapons and, 80 different spells to use. It's like they almost have to make some of the bosses obnoxious.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. We said farewell. Time to exit my stage.
I used one ability the whole fight. You think we're ever gonna get a Sekiro 2?
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, the clutch shield.
Human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, he broke his weapon at the end. Not that it matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Armagino, will analyze the only medium that matters, the human soul. To exit my stage.
Cool. I love having to grind phase 1 over and over again just to begin to see how to maybe deal with that first attack. That is a one-shot.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Time to exit my stage.
I almost want to just put the dagger back on. Bosses like this, it's really hard to justify using anything except the dagger.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Time to exit my stage.
Yeah. If I want to use the Fable Art, I just have to take damage. There's literally no other way to do it. I'm gonna try the dagger. Or we could try a flamethrower. Let's give good old flamethrower a shot. Do you guys know if you can apply multiple status effects to the same enemy at the same time?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Actually seems pretty good so far.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Your life for another. How can you even conceive of it?
No! I thought I could beat him to it. There's just way more counterplay on this thing. It doesn't quite hit as hard, but I can do a lot more guard regain. I can sneak in little pokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Overture, will analyze the only medium that matters, the human.
Ah, it's still going. What the actual fuck, dude? So it is so good with how low the commitment is on the basic attack. Yeah, I mean, you have to. It would have to be either this or the dagger. Like, we need something with low commitment because there's just no real windows to attack. Unless he flinches or staggers, that's about it.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Kinda cringe. Still got it.
Is only truly honest when
Okay,
their
well,
life is on the line.
that was really
Wouldn't you
good. Now it's all
agree?
falling apart.
Time to exit my stage.
Fuck, dude. That was like invincible until he was 30%. I'm gonna switch to grindstone. Doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. Because we're not... it's only going to affect the strong attack. And I'm really only using the strong attack to stagger.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, it's the same attack every time, dude. Pull out a secret weapon, 15-hit combo. I wish I could hit 15 times without getting interrupted.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Still going.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
What the? Oh, I thought he was doing his little... That's so stupid and I hate it. There we go.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Ouch!
Bro, I cannot parry this attack.
Time to exit my stage.
Okay.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
God damn, that is so not hitting me, dude. It is crazy how much that attack is not hitting me.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Whoa! Is only truly time to exit my stage.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Some of these patterns are just so cheesy. It's like, oh, you thought you knew this one? It's different this time. Gotta memorize this one too. Block 15 more times so you can memorize the 8th variation of this pattern.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. This game, like, I love the story and the music and the setting and, like, everything about it. The combat in general, too. Like, the feel of the combat is really good, but just some of the specific enemy designs are so fucking tedious. I wish I could understand.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
I should just wait till he does that to repair. I'm leaving myself too open when I go for repairs. That's definitely an input read. The eyes flashing red. Yep. He literally only does it when you heal.
To exit my stage.
Fuck, dude. Elden Ring did the same thing and it was so annoying. Like, what is the design goal? Is the goal to make me not heal?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Whoa!
Hey, I parried it.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Broke his weapon. Way easier than I did with the acid. That's interesting. Must be perfect blocking more.
Is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
There's the input read. bitch! No!
To exit my stage.
God, I parried 20 attacks! And I'm still dead. Ah.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Whoops. I did one tick too many.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Time to exit my stage.
Fucking input. I'm just gonna stop healing. I'm just gonna stop healing, dude. Yeah, of course I have electric weapons.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you
Shouldn't have done
agree?
that. No stam. It always falls apart at the same spot.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Ouch!
Damn, brother, that attack!
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Ladies and gentlemen, I, Arlecchino, will analyze the only being that matters, the human soul. Come on, let's keep going.
I snuck in a heal! He's still going! Oh, this fight sucks, dude. This fight has very, Radon, console Radon vibes.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh! Okay, and it explodes. Alright, anything else?
Think you can win?
Anything else?
Remarkable.
Now the fight can begin.
Time to exit my stage.
We're 1 hour in, boys. We've learned one of his phase 2 moves so far. Just about 4 more hours to go.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
See, I know the input read is coming now. I can bait him into it. Oof. Man, it's kind of fast though. That's a lot of parries, bro. It's not enough to make him flinch. There we go. Okay, that was a little sketchy. I got more heals than ever. 6 whole heals. Oh, I don't know, dude. I think you're just supposed to mash the button. I think you're supposed to close your eyes and mash the button for that part. Alright, boys. I gotta bounce. I'm not gonna be able to do this today. I got some things to do tonight. We will pick this back up tomorrow, where I will be fully arrested and we will kill him on the first try with no mistakes, as always. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you in the morning.